Hey guys, you know one thing I realized after being talking a lot, giving messages and everything, and how people sometimes are struggling, and I realized a common pattern is that people tend to get the knowledge, they get it, and they want to change, and for some reason they can't, they follow into the right previous patterns that they used to be before, even though they don't like it. It's like waking up thinking that today I don't want to follow the patterns that keep me in the same place that I don't want to be, but somehow I'm still doing it. And it's not like a lack of will, because initially I thought like, dude, like you already know what to do. If you don't do it, it's because you don't want to do it. It's a lack of will. But I realized that it's deeper than that. It's not that. And it was a lack of judgment on my side too. It's actually deeper. It's in the subconscious. Subconsciously, your shadow is always bringing you back into your preset dominant pattern, which is who you are, who you think you are, who are the patterns of behavior that you have already internalized. So no matter what you do, you're always gonna go back into the same pattern, because your subconscious is the one guiding your ship. And I realized that. So one thing I'm gonna tell you, and that's after getting deeper into a lot of studies and everything, and John talked about the shadow, and it's about how to face your own shadows, which is the most difficult thing, because when people is humble enough to seek for help and saying like, okay, I'm done, I'm ready to change, they can't. They can't. They still following the same patterns. They get the knowledge, but they don't apply it because they cannot, even though they have the will. And it's not a lack of will, again. It's deeper than that. It's the fact that they don't even know what is driving them into the same patterns. They don't even know. We don't even know what drives us into the same patterns. And it's our shadows, our unconsciousness. So we need to dig into that in order to release ourselves. And that process is a very humbling process, for a lack of a better word. Little, I'm trying to make a point here. So, once you realize that you want to change, and you see that there are obstacles preventing you from that changing, you're gonna start facing your shadows, and the shadows is the hard part of all it, because it's the humbling work is the one facing your own self, facing the fact of things that you don't like about yourself. And one thing I want to let you know is that we're all humans here. Wherever is the spectrum of feelings and believings and emotions and everything, we all are equipped with the same. So face the ones that are preventing you from growing. Might be your parents' own lack of ability to grow, and you inherit that. Release that, but find them first. I'm just throwing out examples. Find your own lack of abilities. We all have ones. We all have not just traumas, but I mean limitations, let's say. Let's find them. Because remember, we're all equipped with all type of emotions. So don't feel ashamed to have limited emotions inside of you, because we all have every emotion possible. So find the one that is blocking you from achieving your goals. Deal with them. Face them. Face them. It's a scary thing to do. And one day I'm going to tell you, because I went through all that on my own. And whew, it's a tough type of resolution that you go through. But once you are aware of them, at least start digging the surface little by little. You don't need to completely jump into the dragon and try to face it and break the dragon, because the dragon is going to end up killing you probably. But at least acknowledge the freaking dragon. Realize that the dragon is there inside of you, so you know what to do next. And little by little start attacking it. Like that, you're gonna release your own obstacles, your own blocks and bricks that are preventing you from achieving what is it that you want. If you relate, you're gonna understand what I'm saying. So I don't wanna get any deeper than that. All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna end up with a very summarized conclusion. If you really want to achieve what you want, the only way to do it is to learn about yourself. And to learn about yourself is to actually unlearn about yourself. Release everything that you think that you are. You are nothing that you think that you are. That's pretty much it. It's the irony of life. It's the polarization of polarized opposites. If you really want to know who you are, then you have no idea who you are. Release everything and start learning who you really want to become. But in order to do that, there are steps and to start facing the shadows. So I'm going to leave you with that tonight. A little food for thought to sleep at night. And this is the perfect time, actually, because if you go to sleep and you actually stop becoming reactive to the everyday life, because you are a reactive person. We all react towards things. We all act in automatic moods all the time on things that we already know how to do to live life, that we need it. But once you're gonna go to sleep, you release all that. So then you start analyzing yourself. Ask yourself. Your subconscious is gonna come out and it's gonna give you the answers. Your psychic is finally gonna come to protect you and tell you who you really are. Ask the questions. You're gonna receive the answers. Good night, my friends.